The conversation about getting older is changing. For many families, thinking about the future care of a loved one can bring a mix of emotions. You feel love, a sense of duty, maybe a little bit of worry. You want to make the best possible choice. For generations, the path often seemed to lead to one place, a nursing home. That was the standard, the default option when living alone felt unsafe or impractical. But that picture is rapidly becoming outdated. What I want to share today is a message of hope and empowerment. The world of senior care is expanding in beautiful, innovative ways. We are living longer, healthier lives than ever. This extra time has sparked a revolution in how we think about later years. Seniors today are more active, more engaged, more determined to maintain their independence. They want to live in ways that feel meaningful and purposeful. The idea of moving to an institutional setting doesn't fit this new vision. Families and communities are searching for better solutions. They are asking important questions about dignity, autonomy, quality of life. This is a positive, necessary shift. The journey is deeply personal for every family. You might be a son or daughter helping a parent. You might be a spouse planning together. Or you might be thinking about your own aging. Whatever the case, you are not alone. Millions are having these conversations right now. The good news? Options are more diverse and flexible than ever. We are moving away from one-size-fits-all toward care tailored to the individual. In this essay, we will explore this new landscape together. We'll look beyond traditional nursing homes and discover possibilities. Let's begin this hopeful exploration. For a long time, the term elder care was almost synonymous with nursing home. These facilities were created to provide a high level of medical supervision for individuals with significant health challenges. They serve an important purpose for those who need round-the-clock skilled nursing care. However, many seniors do not require such intensive medical support. They may simply need a little help with daily tasks, a safer physical environment, or more opportunities for social connection. Placing someone who is largely independent into a highly structured medical facility can sometimes feel like a mismatch. It can lead to a loss of autonomy and a feeling of being disconnected from their previous life. The world is waking up to this reality. We are realizing that aging is not a uniform process. Every person's journey is unique. Their needs, their desires, and their capabilities are different. This understanding is driving the demand for more personalized and flexible care options. Technology is playing a huge role, allowing seniors to stay connected and safe in their own homes. A new emphasis on community and social well-being is also changing the game. We now know that loneliness and isolation can be as detrimental to health as smoking or obesity. The best modern care solutions are designed to combat this. This is why alternatives to nursing homes are growing in popularity. Families are seeking options that honor their loved ones' desire for independence. They want environments that feel like a home, not a hospital. So, what are these alternatives? The vast majority of older adults say they want to stay in their own homes for as long as possible. This is a concept known as aging in place. It is the dream of remaining in a familiar, comfortable environment, surrounded by a lifetime of memories. For many, this dream is entirely possible with a few thoughtful changes to the home. Home modifications are physical adjustments that make a living space safer and more accessible for someone with changing physical abilities. These changes can be simple and inexpensive, or they can be more comprehensive renovations. The goal is to reduce hazards and make daily activities easier to manage. Think about the common challenges that can arise with age. Navigating stairs can become difficult. Slippery bathroom floors can pose a serious fall risk. Reaching high cabinets can be a strain. Bending down to low outlets can be a strain. Home modifications directly address these issues. Simple fixes might include installing grab bars in the shower, adding non-slip mats to floors, improving lighting in hallways. More involved projects could include widening doorways to accommodate a walker, installing a ramp for wheelchair access, adding a stair lift to make it easy to move between floors. These are practical solutions that make a world of difference. A great success story is that of Maria, an 82-year-old grandmother who loved her two-story home but was struggling with the stairs. Her family installed a chairlift, which she lovingly calls her magic carpet. This simple modification allowed her to stay in the home where she raised her children, surrounded by her garden and her memories. To get started, families can seek a professional assessment from an occupational therapist. Aging in place becomes even more achievable when combined with in-home care services. Sometimes a safe physical environment isn't enough. A senior might need help with daily activities, personal care, or simple companionship. This is where professional caregivers come in. In-home care services bring support directly to the senior's doorstep. This assistance can range from just a few hours a week to 24-hour care, depending on the individual's needs. It is a flexible and personalized way to provide support without requiring a move to a facility. There are generally two main types of in-home care. The first is companion care, which focuses on non-medical assistance and social engagement. A caregiver might help with meal preparation, light housekeeping, running errands, or providing transportation to appointments. Just as importantly, they offer companionship, conversation, and a friendly face. The second type is personal care, which involves hands-on assistance with activities of daily living. Consider the story of David, a 78-year-old retired professor who was recovering from a hip surgery. What if your entire neighborhood could function as a support system for its older residents? That is the simple yet honestly pretty brilliant idea behind the village movement. Now, a village isn't a physical place. Instead, it's a grassroots, membership-driven organization created by neighbors to help other neighbors age in their own homes. Members pay an annual fee. In return, they get access to a network of volunteer services and professional services. It's all about community, reciprocity, and neighbors helping neighbors. A powerful way to combat isolation and provide practical support right where people live. Here's how it works. Beacon Hill Village in Boston started this movement. One founding member, Susan, needed rides to chemotherapy appointments. Fellow village members organized a rotating driving schedule. They drove her, they waited with her, they brought her home. That web of support was invaluable during a difficult time. The village movement is spreading across the country because it works. As we age, the importance of social connection only grows stronger. Two innovative housing models, co-housing and shared living, designed around that need. Co-housing communities, intentional neighborhoods, private homes, shared common facilities, collaboratively designed and managed by residents. Layout, smaller private homes clustered around a common house. Shared living, Golden Girls style, on a smaller scale. Small group of unrelated seniors in one large home. Private bedroom, private bathroom, shared kitchen, shared living room. Primary benefit. Built-in community loneliness is a significant health risk. These arrangements combat it. Share meals, celebrate holidays, look out for one another. For example, in a co-housing community in California, a resident named Robert had a fall. Within minutes, his next-door neighbor heard the commotion and was there to help. One of the most personal and, honestly, increasingly popular solutions for senior living is the accessory dwelling unit, or ADU. You might know them by other names, like granny flats, in-law suites, backyard cottages. An ADU is a small, self-contained home that is built on the same property as a larger primary residence. It has its own kitchen, bathroom, and living space. This arrangement allows an older parent to live independently right in their adult child's backyard. It's a solution that keeps families close while giving everyone their own space and privacy. ADUs are a wonderful success story for families like the Jacksons. When Martha's 85-year-old mother, Eleanor, could no longer manage her large house, the family felt stuck. They decided to build a small, one-bedroom ADU in their backyard. Eleanor was thrilled. She decorated her new little home with her favorite furniture, planted a small flower garden out front, and enjoyed watching her grandchildren play from her window. Martha had peace of mind, knowing her mother was safe and happy just a stone's throw away. For seniors and families who want to plan for the future, a continuing care retirement community, or CCRC, can be a very appealing option. These communities are unique because they offer a full spectrum of care levels all on one campus. A resident can start out in an independent living apartment or cottage, enjoying a completely active and autonomous lifestyle. Then, if their health needs change over time, they can seamlessly transition to on-site assisted living or skilled nursing care. This model provides a long-term plan, ensuring that residents can age in one place without having to move again. Consider the case of Tom and Carol, a couple in their late 70s. They were both healthy but wanted to make a decision about their future while they were still able to. They moved into a CCRC and spent 5 wonderful years traveling, making new friends, and enjoying the community's activities. When Tom later developed mobility issues and needed more daily support, he was able to move to the assisted living wing on the same campus. This continuity of care was invaluable to them. Sometimes, a senior needs more daily support than can be provided at home or in an independent living community, but they do not require the intensive medical care of a nursing home. This is where assisted living facilities find their place. An assisted living residence is a housing option for seniors who need help with activities of daily living, but these communities are designed to feel like a home, not an institution. A great example is a gentleman named Arthur, whose memory was beginning to decline. He was forgetting to take his medication and was not eating regular meals. His family was constantly worried. Moving him to an assisted living facility was a game changer. The staff made sure he took his medications on time. He enjoyed 3 nutritious meals a day with new friends, and he even joined a men's discussion group. The journey of aging is a natural and integral part of life. For too long, our society has viewed it through a narrow lens with limited options and a sense of inevitability. But as we have explored, that is no longer the case. A quiet but powerful revolution is underway centered on dignity, independence, personal choice. The conversation is shifting from a focus on limitations to a celebration of possibilities. The future of aging is not about finding a single, one-size-fits-all solution. It is about creating a tapestry of options that can be tailored to fit the unique life and needs of every individual. From modifying a beloved family home to joining a vibrant co-housing community, the alternatives are as diverse as the seniors they serve. These new models are built on a foundation of respect. They honor the desire to remain connected to one's community, to maintain personal autonomy, to continue living a life filled with purpose and joy. They prove that needing support does not mean surrendering control. Whether it's the helping hand of an in-home caregiver, the neighborly support of a village, the close-knit bond of an ADU, these solutions empower seniors to thrive on their own terms. As you navigate this path with your family, remember to lead with open communication and empathy. Talk with your loved one about their hopes, their fears, their vision for the future. Involve them in every step of the decision-making process. The best choice will be one that feels right for them, one that aligns with their personality and values. This process is not about making a decision for them, but about discovering a solution with them. The goal is to find an environment where they feel safe, respected, and, above all, happy. There is so much reason for optimism. The innovation we are seeing in senior living is just the beginning. As our population continues to age, we will see more creative and compassionate solutions emerge. The message for every family is one of hope. You have choices. The path forward is not a narrow hallway leading to a single door, but a wide-open landscape full of different roads you can travel. By exploring these options with an open heart and an open mind, you can help your loved one embark on a new chapter that is safe, supportive, and full of life.